Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome, the Horseman of the Apocalypse. We are here. It is Tuesday night. Where else would you be? Come on. I mean, unless you're at your mom's having dinner, but she can watch too. Make sure she subscribes as well. You know, we can use the numbers. Especially Randy. Randy needs to get over 125. I can see him in his little bubble down here. He's shaking his head yes and laughing. So he thinks that's a great idea. But guys, for truthfulness, guys, thank you all for coming out. Says there's 6 to be here. Thank you. I know Campbell's Collecting has been here for probably a half an hour. We've been chatting with her in the chat. Danny's here. Yeah, we've been chatting with Campbell's Collecting all night. So, Nadia, thank you for coming. Jeremy from Let's Start a Pop Collection. Not sure if it's Jeremy or Mitchie, but they are here. So, without further ado, guys, let's bring in Horseman. Let's go all the way to Scotland first. Let's swim across the ocean to pick up our little brother here, Ryan Milky.
You got stuck in jail.
What is up, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. Digging the Cheetos shirt there.
Thank you. I was just stretching. I wasn't just flexing.
Oh, I thought that was a flex. I wasn't sure. Yeah.
A little bit of both, I think.
A little bit of both. All right, yeah.
Makes me look a little bit slimmer when I wear it, so I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, guys in the chat, how's everybody doing? Thanks for being here tonight. It's cool to see you all.
Yes. Come on. There we go. Trying to get it working here. So, all right. So you opened that. I mentioned the Cheetos shirt. If anybody hasn't watched your latest video, what was that box? That's week
box
6?
9. Yeah, it was week 6, box 9.
Box 9. If that was your pick for the box, go check that video out.
It was a great box.
Yeah,
super
great
packed.
box.
Loads of stuff inside.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in that one. I was very patiently waiting.
I noticed the trend on the series. The people are voting for the biggest boxes each week. The biggest box that's left seems to be the most popular one. So we'll have to see for season 2 if I can change that up a little bit and try and trick everybody.
Well, you got to remember, Americans like bulk. You guys over there in Europe are like, this pen's enough. But yep. We Americans, we need like 15. So yeah. Bigger's better. So, good evening, OCD. Good evening, Michael, David. Let's bring in Jeremy from Let's Start a Pop Collection. Maybe. He's black. Well.
Thank you, Nadia. I really like the shirt too.
Yeah. Let's bring in Danny. He's talking to his family right now, but he's back.
Yep,
Here he is. Hey, Danny, how's your week going?
It's going.
Good. We have a little news about your editor, your son. You want to share that with everybody?
He passed his driver's test on Monday.
All right.
Now he's licensed and legal.
Whew. All right.
Yeah.
At least one of us have our license. That's good.
Yeah.
I've not got mine yet, so.
And he has no restrictions on it, so.
Good.
Yep. Don't have to worry about signing anything, saying that he's doing the graduated stuff.
Yeah. I didn't have to do any of that, of course, but
no, me either.
I was kind of reading into it because Christy's boy, when he was turning 15, 16, he was starting to do the driving stuff, and I'm like, I don't get it. You can do this, but you can't do this, but then you can do 2 of this, but none of that. I'm like, what?
Yeah. In between these hours, you can do this or this, and yeah. It's funny because we're waiting for our turn to get the license, and I swear there was a kid that had to be 12 years old. Drove up themselves, took the test themselves, left themselves, so they were there with the permit with no adult there, and just I don't know. They were in and out, no problem.
Oh yeah. Where's your parents? They're down at Starbucks. I dropped them off. I mean, they walked down. So yeah. OCD says congrats. Nadia says congrats. Campbell Collecting says yay, a legal editor finally. That's good. Nadia had a job interview today. She'll know either tomorrow or the next day. Well, good luck with that.
Good luck, Nadia.
We'll pray that you get that, whatever that may be. So, for sure. All right. Well, we'll bring in Randy, Mystery Madness Collectibles. He's got his Pennywise behind him there.
Wow.
Or that might be one of his kids. I'm not real sure in costume. No. Kind of love the pumpkin there.
That's
Little
awesome.
glow in action. It's pretty cool.
It has smoke that comes out, but you can't see it. It's pretty cool.
Very nice. Very nice.
I wonder where you'd find something like that.
Yeah, where would you find something like that, Randy? Shameless plug time. So how's everything going this week, Randy?
Long. I just got off work at like 8 o'clock. Had to rush here to get ready. So
yeah, I bet.
Dedicated.
Martin Pop loves the background.
Thank you.
Nadia says cool decorations for sure. Yes, very cool. Very cool. Camo Collecting says now Randy flexes pumpkins. Don't know about that.
Hey,
but...
I flex anything. Thanks to this guy.
Here we go.
Hold up.
The flexes are starting early. Rob, you're coming up next, so get your flex ready. I want this stuff. Good evening. Welcome. So tomorrow, do you have a video coming out, Randy?
Yes.
Sweet. Let me guess. Templar Pops.
Yep. And I got a Martin's Pop box to go with it. So, yeah.
I've got a Martin Pops box tomorrow as well. So
yeah.
If we do a Randy bingo, just a Templar Pop box is going to be the free space in the middle.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
That's like a given for like the next year.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, Adam Smith. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. All right. Well, let's bring in Rob. He was actually on time, guys. It is my fault he is late. But here's Rob and Paige.
I was ready.
You were ready. I know.
What's up, gentlemen?
Good evening.
Good.
How
Here's
you doing?
Flex, guys.
Yeah.
We got a new kitten. Don't ask how many this is. We don't talk about that.
The zoo is growing.
It is growing. 10% off with every Patreon membership. Just
I heard that today, and I was going to ask if that's still going. I got my punch card ready, so yeah.
Good Lord.
It's not that bad. Don't get scared. Okay.
she's a little skitsy still, but she's getting better.
Paige or the kitten?
They both got to live with me, so it's equal.
I got a box from you, Hoosier, that I'm going to open here in a little bit. I've been patiently waiting for it.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Can't wait to open it. I know what it is, so.
I don't remember what it is.
Is it the tumbler?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm like, that box looks really familiar.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, Paige.
I'm just going to send it back to sender now.
Well, someone else said, I don't know what Hoosier Pop sent me. And then I realized, like, we use his pirate ship to ship them out. So it says Hoosier Pop on it, and people were getting confused.
Yeah. Yeah, the lady at the post office is like, Hoosier Pop. What's that? And then she looked at the name. She's like, what's Pop in Missouri? And I'm just standing there going, oh, am I going to have to explain this? Luckily, there was more people. I'm like, well, you're busy. I'm going to go. And just out the door.
Pretty sure that's how my mail lady found me because, Hoosier Pop shows up on the box or all these other Funko Pop names. And that's how she was, well, other than the 57 boxes that say Funko on the side. I mean, that might have gave it away too, but.
Yeah.
Jade.
A little bit, possibly. All right.
So we have Robin Snacky Pops here, huh?
Yep, Snacky Pops is here.
Snacky Pops. That's you, by the way.
I know. I don't have any snacks.
Someone commented on the bag of pub fries you're eating. Like, was it an endless bag? Because the entire video, you were just like...
Actually, no. It was one of the small bags from Dollar Tree. I just eat really slow. I do. I eat really slow. He'll be done. It takes me like 15 minutes to finish.
I was tripping out how she put in her hand and then go. I was like, is she licking her palm when I first came on? I was like, what? Oh, she's eating fries.
This is why I don't watch the videos back. I don't watch them because I'm like, oh my goodness, why didn't you tell me I looked like an idiot eating on camera? But I just don't watch them.
One night with the candy, she's just gonna put the bag over her like ears and just sit there and eat it that way.
Like a feed bag, yeah.
Yeah.
At least I didn't eat it like you eat them.
That's how I eat them. That's the best way. You're not eating them like a beaver eating a tree. You're doing it wrong.
Oh,
All right.
Lord.
Speaking of food, we're going to bring in the one of the Horseman chefs and horror movie aficionados here. So Jeremy from LSAPC, thank you for joining us.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, living the dream.
What's up,
Someone's
Chef?
got to.
What's up?
Oh,
Hey, Pops and Props.
we got man, these horror movies. They got me all distracted. I love it though. We totally forgot about our Sunday live just because we've been so busy watching horror movies. So sorry, peeps out there for Sunday missing, but between that and then the cooking shows, man, I've kind of found the love and passion for YouTube again. So
Good.
I'm digging it.
Good.
It's awesome.
Well, that actually ties into what we're talking about tonight. So,
Yep.
Pops and Props says they're a big horror fan themselves. So cool.
Good to see you, Patrick. Thanks for popping in.
Okay. Jeremy pulled a Rob tonight. No, Jeremy was actually here. He was here before we even started. So something.
Yeah. My internet crashed and decided to reboot right in the middle of all that. So
Nice.
Yep.
So we all have that sometimes.
Just as we're on the topic of snacks, I got my snack surprise box in, and it was the Greece. It's from Greece, and I kid you not, there was something in there that absolutely shocked me, and I couldn't believe it. There's a pack of sweets that I'll show you all, and I'm never opening them because they're called Milky Pops.
Nice.
And they're from Greece. I am absolutely so shocked. I opened the box and I could not believe it. I thought it was a joke. I thought somebody's put them in there as a joke.
There's your new channel name.
Yeah. So they're staying in there forever, but so you might get boxes from me with little, because they've got my name individually on every one of them. Like they were made for me.
Oh man! Just tell people that they won't know.
I need to get on Instagram and make sure that everybody that got that box sends me those sweets.
Yeah, it's awesome.
At first, I thought you said you got a box of grease. I wasn't sure. So,
Hey, I'll take a box of bacon grease. I'm good with that.
yeah. So the cooking shows are they going pretty good?
I mean, sure. I the thing I love about them is I'm cooking anyway, and I love kind of teaching or training, and so that aspect plays in really well. And then I love the editing it together to see how I wish I could get multiple cameras so I can do multiple angles and edit it all together. But like it's fired me up in the editing side. It's kind of found my love for cooking again. It's really, there'll be a lot more to come, but I want to get a handful of them at least recorded in the tank before I start releasing them, because I'd rather get on a schedule. And I just can't figure out whether or not this is the right place to do it, or if I should start a secondary channel, so we'll talk about that tonight. Maybe tonight's conversation will help me figure that out.
Yeah.
Yep.
The movie reviews is just a Halloween thing. It's just going to run for 31 days. I'm not passionate about like February. I'm not going to do rom-coms or anything. That ain't happening.
Well, if Mitchie says you are.
Well, maybe.
I'm still waiting for you to review a video that I've seen, because all the ones you've done so far I've not seen yet. So I'm adding them to my collection.
I do think that I mean, we're only 7, or what are we? I think we've recorded 7 or 8. So, we're 4 or 5 in, whatever the date is today. And I might have bitten off more than I can chew. Like 31 straight nights is going to be hard. Like tonight, I probably won't watch one tonight because we'll be on the live late. But so you got to have at least 1 or 2 in there to be able to post them every night. But man, 31 was a lot. That was excessive. I should have just done like movie review night and reviewed 5 movies twice a week or once a week.
Maybe you should have listened.
Yeah, Mitchie's telling me I should have listened to her. What you got?
What's the fun in that?
Mitchie brought me candy. Anybody got that on their bingo?
There you go. No, I had Rob and ice cream. So,
Man,
I don't have any tonight.
I'm
Martin
jealous.
Pops asked Rob, "Do you have a costume for Halloween yet?"
Man, that's the hardest decision at Halloween. What to do, what to be. And every year I end up doing like a zombie because I love doing the makeup. But I don't know. I might just do Pennywise. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Spalding. There you go. Thank you. So I might just do that again because that's a lot of fun. And I have everything for it.
I got a picture of you.
I'm working on it. Next time I do it up, that's happening.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Will I win if I can win bingo?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, I think I've got this.
Okay.
We're back.
Not sure what's about to happen, but stuff's about to go down.
So I really, Dervin, I said this to you like in regular chat too, man. I love what you're doing on your channel because, again, like you and I have a lot of the similar stuff. So when I saw you do like the cooking thing, I was like, I sent you my video like on TikTok. I was gonna start a series before I moved and everything, and it got crazy. I was doing a series on TikTok called In the Pot that I started, and I did like 2 or 3, and I never got past that, where it was using my Instapot, and it was just like cooking in the Instapot, throwing everything, you know, here, bacon in the pot, and that was the whole thing. And they were doing well, and a lot of people enjoyed them. So when I saw you doing that, I was like, yeah. And now you're doing the movie reviews, which I absolutely love because horror movies and stuff. So
yeah.
So if I mean, Mitchie and I are enjoying doing the horror movie reviews, but I love the. I really can't decide whether to go full on, like break the movie down, which is what I want to do. But I can't decide to go down that or just leave it quick and simple. Here's the review. This is what we think. This is what we liked, what we didn't like. Here's a 3-star.
This whole bottom row here is horror movie fanatics.
Yeah.
So there might be a whole second group thing that we can start there, and like a book club, but with horror movies.
Yeah, Halloween in March or something like that.
Yeah,
instead of Christmas in July. Yeah.
Pops and props, all of them.
Halloween. You got to find horror movies for every holiday.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much all
Valentine's slashers, you know, leprechauns for St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leprechaun, My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
Krampus
Night
for
at the
Christmas.
mall.
There's a really low budget one for Thanksgiving with the killer turkey, and it's really bad.
Yep.
And I forget the name of it, but it's really bad, but it's worth watching. There's an Easter one with the Easter bunny being the killer. Yeah, pretty much every holiday.
President's Day. Killer President's Day.
Lincoln versus zombies.
I know.
Or vampires, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Slayer.
There you go. Yeah.
Martin Pop says his 1-year-old is going to dress up as Georgie.
Oh, I love it.
That's cool.
That's going to be cool. Yeah. That is going to be cool. So, Pops and Props said they would totally join that group. That's pretty cool.
It is Thanksgiving. Yes, or
yes, it is. Yep.
All right. Points for that.
Okay. That goes on the list.
Bad, but
so that's an after Thanksgiving dinner. Sit down with the family and watch that. Or?
Yeah, that's what we used to do. We used to have a gathering of everybody on Thanksgiving, and that was our annual. We'd pop that in, and my buddy, big horror movie fan as well, like ridiculous. Every Friday the 13th for like he did it for probably about 12 years straight, starting at midnight and watching every single one all the way through. Would have a Friday the 13th movie marathon. Would order like 3 or 4 pizzas, 50 to 100 buffalo wings, and everybody that would come over, we'd be there, and we would just start at midnight, start the first one, and watch all the way. And it was by like 5 o'clock the next day we were done. But you almost always fell asleep for about an hour, somewhere around 4 o'clock in the morning. But then you would continue watching it. So it was a lot of fun. Like I haven't done that in a long time. A lot of fun though.
Great family movie. Kids love it. Don't show it to the kids. Yeah.
My first movie in the movie theater when I was like 5 years old was Dawn of the Dead. And I think all of my kids were about the same age when they saw those kinds of movies, so they watch it.
You guys, you have no idea what's about to happen.
Roy, win a prize?
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my.
Gotta get in there.
You're knocking stuff over.
Oh my.
Wow.
What do I win?
Nothing. 5 seconds of TV time. Yeah, I know. You're going to need that. Good. I can't deflate you.
It's inside my pants.
I don't know what to tell you. What do you want? Oh, boy.
I can't find the cord. It's on the other side.
Oh my.
Deflate you. Go. Fast.
Oh.
Right. We're back.
I think that's the first ever deflating on YouTube. I'm not sure.
Bingo.
There you go. I want this up. What do I win?
Sheesh.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, that was great. That was good. So,
Yeah, there you go.
yes.
Found it.
So, tonight's topic, we were going to talk about YouTube channels. And since Jeremy's starting something new on his channel, I tried to. We've talked about this before. What makes a successful YouTube channel? What do you... And I'm sure we all have a different point of view from the first time we talked about this now. I don't think Ryan was here for that. I don't even know if Randy was on this one when we talked about this the first time. So they're going to have some different points of view on this. So we'll just go around the room and talk about it. And just what does it take to have a YouTube channel? Like Jeremy's changing up what he's doing, trying to rebrand. Is it good to do that? Or what's the chat think? So anybody want to start? Go ahead.
I think it really boils down to two things. Number one is being able to connect with the audience, being yourself, your personality, connecting. And then number two is consistency.
Yeah.
Get on a schedule, stick to it so people can know when you're going to go. They can plan around it. They know most Sundays Jeremy's going to do a live. They know Box Battle Tuesday. Those things just, register with you, and you look forward to them, and you can schedule your week around seeing them.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I think that's a big part of it because people, like you said, they'll schedule what they do each night. Like a lot of people won't do anything on a Wednesday night because this live or our Tuesday night live or whatever it may be. So, what do you think, Rob?
Yeah, I agree with consistency, which I'm very not good at. I tried to be, and then so many things come up. So I try. Like even right now, I should be working, but I was like, I missed last week. I can't miss another week, and I just need to take some time. Like I gotta have that work balance life thing because I'm not good at that. ADHD, man. I'll sit there. I'm up to like 3 o'clock in the morning every morning working for stuff to get it done by the 15th. It's just my time of year at work, right? So yeah, but consistency for short because there's a lot of channels that like you said, Box Battle Tuesdays and stuff. But like I could tell you like Bearded Pup's schedule and like everything that he does because I mean I watch him all the time, but I also know what days. I know what he's doing on what days, like so, and that's just from him being consistent with it. So that definitely helps because it lets people know what to look forward to on what days, and they don't have to keep searching to see if there's a new video. So like I know I've had a span of like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So if anybody's like, oh hey, let me see if Hoosier Pop did something. Oh nope, nothing yet. And then there comes that point of, you just stop searching for certain people, and it's like, oh well. And then you might just see them in the suggested videos, and you might fall back into it, or you might not. So. Yeah. Mother Earth Mafia said, "What defines a successful channel?"
Yeah, that was going to be my next question, actually.
So I would say that's there's multiple factors. And from what point of view? So successful to yourself. You have to feel what you're doing is successful. As far as, are you still enjoying it? Do you feel like you have content to do it? Do you feel like what you're doing is not exactly the same that everybody else is doing? Or how do you keep it different from that? I always said my thing is I'm a talker. So you're always gonna turn into a video and you're gonna listen to stories and find out my childhood or what I did with the ex or this, but that's it. Like I try to relate the pops to my life and my life to the pop, and that's what you're gonna get from me. Some people like it, some people might get bored by it, but that's for me what I enjoy doing. I think from a viewership, and Charles, I'm gonna talk about what we talked about a couple weeks ago. I think a lot of people worry so much about, again, the subscriber counts. And I was talking to Charles last week about it, and I said, if you look at channels and you look at video views, to me, that's where you're going to start to define what's successful. I have 347, 350 somewhere around there subscribers, and on average, my videos get about 100 to 120, we'll say, views per video. To me, that's 33% viewership, and not everybody is a sub, but we'll say that's 33% viewership. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. A third of the people that subbed are still watching. Awesome. I see other channels with 1,000, 2,000, and they have 100, 150 views on each video. Their percentage rate is like 10 to 8% viewership. They might have more subs. They might have more content. They might open bigger boxes, but their subs aren't watching. So, of course, that always leads to two questions. Are they real subs or are they fake subs? But that's a whole other video content. But that's how I look at it. If I have 1,000 people saying, I'm subbed to your channel, and only 10% of them are watching, and then I have another channel where 30% are watching, to me, the 30% watch is a better... I mean, if we're talking TV shows, that one's getting on the air next season, the other one's getting canceled. So for me, that's a factor. I don't look at just subs. I don't care if you have 10,000 subs. If you only have 10% of those subs watching, who cares? Who cares how many you have? Nobody's watching.
Yeah, I was, you and I had that conversation, and I kind of dwell on that number, but then you set me straight, and you're right. I don't want 1,000. If I get it, I get it. If not, whatever. As long as I'm having fun, the day I stop having fun is the day the channel stops. There's no sense in doing it if I'm not having fun. I'm not going to just buy stuff to open it to make somebody in Australia happy. That's not me. It's got to make me happy to do it, have fun. Numbers, they don't really matter. Yeah, I'd love to have as many customers, subscribers as possible. I'd love to have that, but that's not what's important. The friendships you make doing this, the relationships you build with people all over the world is amazing. I mean, Ryan's a prime example of that. Without this, I would never have met Ryan. Probably none of us would have. So, I mean, that's what I look at.
I'll jump in there. So for me, YouTube is networking. My channel, I feel, has become more successful since watching guys abroad, international friends, and networking. I wrote down 4 little things earlier while thinking about the topic. One of them is talk to the people that comment on your videos, because they're the people that are truly there every week watching. I watch the views. I'm a real bad sucker for watching my subscriber count. It's been at 169 for weeks, and it just won't tip over that 169. It goes to 170, comes back down, but it stresses me out. But then I look at videos and I've got 19 views, but 23 comments, and I love that. That makes my day. That makes my week. It's like, that video was worth it for me. So for me, it's definitely about engagement and communication with my viewers. I don't care if I get 2 viewers. I don't care if I get 200 views. If I've got the comments there, I know people are watching, and you can always tell when people have watched the videos because the comments are detailed and things like that. So that's my little 2p worth: comments, interaction, and engagement with the community.
Nice. Randy?
No, I gave up on it a long time ago. I do it just for the fun of it. So
Yeah.
The numbers did bother me, 125, can't get past it. But at this point, I just love talking to you guys and the people that have subscribed. And I love opening mystery boxes. So I just figured I'll go with that. So like you said, when it stops being fun and all that, we'll see where the channel will go then. But for now, to me, numbers don't matter no more.
Yeah. Good evening, Sassy. Welcome.
So, I mean, to Randy's point, stuck there just doing it, all that. I think of like YouTube and TV and actors and singers, and there's people out there that did that for years. They acted for years, and they just did local, and then all of a sudden, one gig they did, they got noticed, and boom, they blew up. Yep. Same thing for anybody that does TikTok. You might get 100 views, and all of a sudden you do one video, and now you've got 1 million views on that video, and your subs or followers go from 200 to you're at 1,000. It's just, it could it happens, and you can't over focus on it. And then people might be looking at us right now and saying, "Oh, these guys are saying they don't care about the numbers," but 2 of them have their road to whatever number in there, and and I've had this number in here for 2 months now. I'm not giving away the bank to get there. And I know some people would do 100 giveaways. Like, hey, I'll give you this way, and I'll give you this way, and I'll give this way, and I'll give this way, and I'll give this way. Go sub. I'm here, man. I'm crawling up. I was at 325 a few months ago. I'm at 350 now. I got 25 subs over time. I earned each and every single one of them by doing what I'm doing, and through the lives, or like when we had the international live, and Ryan had some of his friends from overseas on. A couple of them subbed. They're there. If we'll get them when we get them, and we'll go when we go. So
that's just how I feel. I earned every one of my 125 subs, so I do it for them and you guys. Now, don't get me wrong, I want the numbers, but I done give up on keeping up with it and watching it. It'll come when it comes, or if it don't, it don't. Is the way I'm looking at it now.
Oh, it will. It will.
Yeah. I wish I could have that mentality. I can't. I wake up, the first thing I look at is how many subscribers I've got. That's the first thing I do.
I used to. I used to. So I feel you, man. But it got to the point hey, I love doing it. I love this channel. I love talking to you guys. So
Foxy said road to zero is the biggest challenge. Hit that milestone and I'll throw you a catered party and have Top Pops jump out of the cake.
Nice.
Challenge accepted.
How do you reverse the bot? I'm confused.
Does it have to be this account, or can it be a second account? Because I'm there on a second account.
Yeah.
I've got 2 thoughts. I want to comment on what these guys have said about the subscriber counts and the numbers, and then I want to comment on that question, which was, what defines. My comment to the or my response to the subscriber count number is the same as everyone else said. You can't get caught up in it. You just absolutely can't, because we've been stuck at in the mid 800s forever, but we're a perfect example of what Rob's saying. We get 100 views, 130 views, maybe 200 views, but we're in that lower percentage. And what that stems from, because we haven't bought any, and what that stems from is a large amount of giveaways in the early days and a large amount of shout outs by big channels that have done giveaways. And so we've got this big boost in numbers to get us up, but then those people don't return and watch the actual videos. So what the number means is literally nothing. It is about viewership. So I can't get caught up in we haven't hit 1,000 plus. Plus, don't forget that with 1,000 subscribers brings what? The hashtag 1,000 subscriber 1K, a fun celebration, certainly. Yep. But ultimately, if anybody thinks that the reward is now YouTube's going to start paying you, even if they do, it's pennies a month on 1,000 subscribers. You got to have tens of thousands of subscribers to make money, and then you got to have golden playlists to be able to retire and quit your job and do YouTube full time. So I think that we all get caught up in that subscriber count number instead of just paying attention to the people who do watch you, and that's the focus. And I agree with what Nadia said. Replying to everybody who comments on your videos, I will say that gets incredibly difficult. And so I do it when I can, but I don't when I don't. And I try to heart or like or everybody's comments, but I do reply when we can. But I do think that's important as you're growing, that you do interact and comment back to everybody. As far as what it means to have a successful YouTube channel, I know it's not going to surprise anybody that I have a little bit of a different take on this. Honestly, in the Funko world, my idea of a successful channel is a connection with the people who also collect, that you can develop relationships and friends with. If I went on and did a cooking channel, like my only goal in doing a cooking channel would be to be monetized and ultimately grow it to a level that I could quit my day job and do full-time YouTube. I think that there's nothing wrong with either one. If your passion and your love is Funko, and you can share something unique to the world and bring millions of viewers, then you should absolutely strive to do that and monetize it and quit your day job and do all those things and run a successful channel in that regards. But ultimately, if it's just about growing your collection, meeting people with like-minded people that want to grow their collections and having these relationships, that's beyond successful to me. That's just like an added bonus. Like I would not know any of you guys, and my life is unmeasurably better by knowing you guys than it was, 8 years ago when I didn't know any of you. So, so the successful YouTube channel, I don't know, in the pop world, I think we're running an entirely successful YouTube channel, and that's because I love what content we put out. And if I don't love it, I don't put it out. And if I get views, I get views. If I don't, these movie reviews are getting 30 views. I don't care. We love doing them. They're fantastic. So we're just doing what we love to do. And then I think, though, on the cooking side of it, that the whole idea is ultimately to take the knowledge that I've gained through culinary school and working in the industry as a chef, and maybe actually making a legitimate cooking channel on YouTube and trying to see where I can take it. So that's my definition of a successful channel on that would be different than what it is collecting Funko and doing what I'm doing now. Yeah.
Well, I'll say I learn a lot from your cooking videos. I find them very fascinating and very hungry.
After yesterday, I wanted chicken salad. So
yeah, exactly.
I try to post them at times that'll make people the most hungry. So
you're doing good.
You're doing good. I'm 6 hours in front, and you still make me hungry.
Right.
Yeah. Here's one more nugget, and then Charles, you're up. But all the subs, the viewers, all those numbers and everything. The other day when Instagram went down, all your followers on Instagram and all that, what did that, where'd it go? It's gone, right? Like it doesn't matter. Like you just went about your life. You might have refreshed Instagram 100 times throughout the day, but that it didn't change your life. Your life didn't fall apart. Okay. So, it's cool to see the numbers, but if it disappeared tomorrow, I'd still collect Funkos and I'd still go about doing what I'm doing. I just wouldn't be in front of a camera doing it and spending time with people that do it likewise.
Yeah.
So, put it in perspective. If YouTube went down tomorrow, all of your subs and followers and everything, it doesn't mean anything. They're gone.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I didn't even know it went down yesterday.
See?
There you go.
I forgot Facebook owned Instagram because it was, for me, Facebook was down. And I was like, oh, Facebook's down. I'll go to Instagram. And then Instagram was down. I was like, what do I do now? Because I have got no phomophobia where, if my phone's out my hand for 10 minutes, where is it? Where's my phone?
There was people outside walking around like it was a zombie apocalypse. Like, what happened? Where's my...
Well, I think I just watched Squid Game. I just watched the whole thing because there was no Instagram. So
We were driving, and I said to Paige when I got the ding, and I knew like a message had come through. I said the entire world at the same time just did this.
Just got a ding.
Fox Crown. I actually make custom cutting boards, so let me know. I'll if you're collecting cutting boards, I got you. We'll do a butcher's block cutting board. It'll be pretty sweet.
Nice.
I never knew that.
See, you learn something new every day, Ryan.
Yep.
Okay, hear me out. I want a custom cutting board, but I want a Pop Missouri top in the middle of it.
It spins.
Easy.
Yes!
We can make that happen.
Come on, guys! Christmas presents.
I know a guy. Yeah.
I'll put it in the bottom corner though, like a brand.
There you go.
Hey, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well, rabbit hole, yeah. But yeah, so I mean, like we all said, the numbers shouldn't be important, but you know, we're human. I dwell on them sometimes, and then other times I really don't care. So, and Rob really opened my eyes to that percentage. You know, my percentage is low, but it's all right. I'm doing it. I'm still having fun. So that's all there is to it.
I just think at the end of the day, no matter what it is, you have to be fully passionate about it, because running a YouTube channel isn't just buying mystery boxes. It's actually sitting in front of the camera and recording the video, and then it's the whole editing process, and then it's creating the thumbnail and the marketing that goes with it, which, you know, some people are great at and some people aren't. And then it's uploading it to YouTube and connecting all those things and tagging and all. So there's so much that goes into it. Like, if you're just collecting Funko because you wanted to have a Funko channel and you were bored, I mean, you're just going to lose interest fast, and you're going to fall. And or anything else. If I didn't really enjoy cooking, I would make 3 videos and be like, screw that, I'm not doing that crap anymore. Just, you know, you can't. There's so many things that anyone could do, but unless you're truly passionate about it and driven by it, it's like anything in life. If you're passionate about it and you're driven by it, then you'll go to any lengths to make it successful.
Exactly. Mark Schaefer, good evening. And James Bashirs as well. Welcome. I'm not sure if I said hello to you or not. So Nick says it has to be a glow in the dark one.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool. So. And I can cut meat in the dark.
I happen to have a glow in the dark one, so
Randy needs his to be black light though. So
yep, black light.
Mother Earth Mafia, he said, it's interesting listening to all of your answers, and the resounding answer for success is viewership and interaction with the viewers, not subs. And that is so true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of channels out there that do the same thing we do, and it's the other way around for them. It's more of a business. I know some channels probably are not having fun doing it, and you can tell. But I think the 6 of us for sure are still having a ball with it. I am.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to pose the question to the, you know, to Top Pops or to Beard to Pop or to any of them. I mean, those guys have reached levels of success with Funko YouTube channels that, you know, I don't have, that we don't have. But even the, you know, Vince and Gabby and Slapshot and those guys too. Anybody who's kind of pushed that 4,000, 4,000, 5,000, and then you get to Adam, who's at, I don't know what he's at now, but he was
25, 26, something like that, yeah.
And then you get up to, what's his name, Top Pops, and he's got whatever. I'd be curious what their answer is to that question.
See, for me, with Top Pops, so I feel like he was like one of the originals, like back in the day when you know there wasn't 150 Funko channels. Just in your, you know, suggested, and then all the other ones. So I feel like that was a timing thing for him. Like he was a kid that was like, hey, I'm gonna, you know, shoot some videos and put them up there, and like he's like showing some of the old ones where he was sitting in his bedroom with like 10 Funko Pops on a bookcase, and that's how he started, right? So like that's time. That's time over time that it's there, you know. I also think his thumbnails are a lot of clickbait, so that gets a lot of extra clicks, and
I thought he was sponsored by Funko, so I didn't.
But I mean, like I know Adam's been doing it for a while, so there's time. But then, like Adam has a lot of interaction with his viewers, and I think that's a big part of it. Like he does that Wednesday Night Live and has 120, 150 people in that live, and keeps it going. And to Jeremy's point, they have a good time when they're doing those lives. They don't sit there and they're like, oh, yeah, we're here. Like, just click below and we'll do a giveaway. Like everybody's laughing. They're laughing. We're laughing. We're all interacting, talking. One night everybody started sending him on Instagram pictures of their pets, and he was showing everybody's pets on. Like, he keeps it interactive and fresh. And you go back and you watch it and you hang out. And I mean, he also has really good giveaways at this point. So. Like PlayStation 5's a laptop this month, so that doesn't hurt the situation.
Yeah, he does a lot. He does what a lot of if you want to put it in perspective of a business, he's taking that money and reinvesting it into his brand. And he's
marketing himself. Yeah.
And I think that's right. I would say, and trust me, I'm not one that's going to go run around defending Top Pops, but I will say that. Timing, yes, one of the first ones, but having said that, like if now that there's a million options, if I don't know what his viewer counts are, but now there's a million options. Like if people didn't like him, they wouldn't keep going back and continuing to watch his when they have other options of people to watch. So he does something right in whether it's content or people like his personality or people love his clickbait, which is nuts.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, he does still on something I don't understand.
And he still puts out a new video every single day.
Yeah.
No matter what. Whether I'm tearing down my office and moving it, building a new one, whether it's the Clickbait largest Funko Pop series he does, whatever, without fail, every day he puts up something.
He uploaded 6 hours ago. He's 13,000 views already.
Yeah.
And it's just ranking Funko Pops.
Yeah. I was watching a video today from a running channel that was like, what goes into making a viral video? And they were doing behind the scenes of the latest video he did. He's like, for us to break even on this video, we have to have 600,000 likes. I mean, that's just nuts.
Yeah.
He's like, we average 250,000 to 500,000 views per video. We'll hit 1 million occasionally. I think they've had like 15 videos that have hit 1 million views. But so to just break even on their cost was 600,000 views they have to have.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Mother Earth Mafia said, money. I just answered it for you, and you're welcome. He also said, and I must agree with this, Pop and Duo are legit, for sure.
I agree.
So agree. Yeah.
Yes.
Wholeheartedly.
There's a couple people in this community I want to meet outside of you guys, for sure, and they're one of them, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Them and Grown Kids TV,
awesome one too.
Yeah. They're pretty sweet.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, there's a handful outside of our group that I would love to go have a drink with or see, and most of them are in our chat. To be honest with you, but the few that aren't, I mean, Vince would be great to hang out with. Mike and Lindsay are fantastic. So,
I'd like to, get some artistic pointers from Gabby because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother Earth Mafia wants to know, how is that monetized, Danny, for the 600K views or the likes?
I think it was views. I'd have to go back and watch it. It's Nick Simmons on his Nick Simmons 2 channel, where he was talking about his latest running series. It was just unreal what goes into it. Yeah.
It's multifold, because understanding the YouTube monetization system and how they pay you is you need a third degree and
it's ever changing.
So it does views is one thing. The likes is another, because now people are engaged in the viewership, which increases the cost that the YouTube can charge the advertisers. So then more comes back their way. click through, as far as actually clicking on the advertisement and going through, increases. There's all kinds of things that go into that, what you get paid. That's why even if I had 1 million subscribers and Rob, you had 1 million subscribers, and we both put out the same exact video and we get the same exact views, we might have different monetization levels. We might make different amounts of money off of it.
Yeah. So,
and the rules are always changing with YouTube as well. They're always revising the things that you need for what they deem as success. And
right.
Yeah.
You know, I noticed this morning that the community tab, we used to be locked until you got to 1,000 subscribers. I know that it's now unlocked at 500.
500. Yeah.
You can now use the community tab, so it's a really good thing.
Yeah.
But still, it's a number that you've got to push for, isn't it? So
yeah,
to even use those features, I feel that they should be available to use. I should be able to use the community tab now at the subscriber number that I'm at. I shouldn't have to get to 500 just to send a message that everyone sees.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So now that everybody's talking about how these numbers don't matter, I guess it'd be a bad time to announce a giveaway, subscriber goal giveaway. I don't know.
Subscriber goal giveaway.
All right. Well, Danny, take it away. I'm going to make you big. There you go.
All right. So something my editor agrees with on me here is that we're having a hard time believing that Randy is at such a low subscriber count. So the challenge I'm going to put out there, if we can get him to 300 subs by the end of the month, I will give away a $100 Funko Pop and Soda box. 2 sodas, 2 pops, a little over $100 in value.
That's incredible.
That's incredible, Danny.
Thank you, man. Mad love.
Yeah.
I mean, just what you do, you know, working the 2 jobs, still putting out videos, pulling out the fire pops that you do. There's just,
yep,
it should be much, much higher than where you're at.
Yes.
So that's going to be my little bit to try to give you that little push.
I appreciate it, man.
Yes.
Couldn't agree more. You know, the content that you put out, it's for me, the one Randy video is 3 weeks worth of content for me. Genuinely, I would not do all that in one video. I would be like, that's Monday, that's Wednesday, that's Friday, and then I don't have to worry about it for a week. But you know, the guy works 2 jobs and then still does the mega opening. I know you've got contracted somewhere that it has to be Templar Pops box every single video.
Yeah,
you know, I found out the other day Templar Pops box didn't have a channel because you're his channel. You know, you should just put your link in his Instagram bio. That would get the 300 subs.
Right.
So
yeah, he's my go-to guy. So
I'll have to tell this story. So obviously we DoorDash and stuff, and I'm the driver, and I can't say how many times I get yelled at because she'll run into something, and I'll be watching a Randy video because that's how I watch a lot of videos in the car now while I'm waiting, and she'll come out and okay, let's go, and I'm like, hold on, he's just about to, and she's like, we gotta go, we gotta deliver. So I'm like, hold on 1 second, he's pulling it out of the box. I get yelled at all the time in the car for that, and it's always a Randy video, literally always a Randy. Always. It took me almost 2 hours the other night to watch one full video. I think it was the one you had 2 or 3 Templar Pops boxes I opened. I forget, but no, it was the one where you got the gift from your son-in-law Isaac, and then a couple other boxes in that video. And it took me like 2 hours to get through the whole thing because I had to like watch it, pause it. I'm like driving with it on my lap, like trying to listen to it. She's yelling at me, "Would you stop watching it?" And I'm like, I'm just trying to see what he's got. So yeah, it blows me away that you're at like 125 now.
125, yeah.
Well, update. You're at 127.
Oh.
Yeah, and on that flip side, I couldn't tell you what subscriber count I'm at now because I quit tracking it. I used to be like Ryan and get in every morning, you know, and check TubeBuddy to see what the numbers are doing, and now I just do it to make sure that my editor's worth the money. So you know,
DoorDash is just delivering food, right? You deliver food to people's houses.
Yeah.
Can you? Is there a law in America that you're allowed to fly? You're allowed to hand flyers out? Could you put your stickers? Could you give your YouTube channel stickers out to the customers that you deliver food to?
Oh, I mean, I could. Everybody's gonna be opening up, being like, "What the hell is this?"
Then they go to the channel and they look at it, and you never know. That's my DoorDash guy. Click subscribe.
There you go. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's no rules against it. Maybe.
I just hit my head down when you said it. That was all.
One thing to remember, just because if there's anything that's more frustrating than watching your subscriber count, it's watching your subscriber count after you get a boost over something like a giveaway that will raise you 5, 10, 20 subs, whatever it is. And then within a day, they take them all away. And just know that if you get 20, you'll probably keep 12. And then of those 12, they will come back to you, but they'll come back 1, 2 at a time. YouTube will release them once they confirm that they're real people. But it is nothing more frustrating than doing a giveaway and saying like, okay, we're going to hit this, and then we give it away, and then next day you look and you're 20 back, you're back 20 underneath the goal, and it's so hard and so frustrating if you are watching those numbers.
Yeah, I run it in my current series, and I've purposely not put the word giveaway in the title of the video just because I don't want to bring in the wrong crowd.
Yeah. That's why if I hit like a milestone, I don't say anything for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let it kind of settle, and if it sticks around long enough, then I'll say, okay, yeah, we hit this number. Mm-hmm. But if I say I hit 300 tonight, like you said, it'll be 285 tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Adam's kind of got it figured out now, and he's changed up in the last couple months. Where when he does those big giveaways, it's not a hashtag, it's not a particular video, it's not he can go and pick any comment out of any video out of the entire month. You don't know which one. So you need to go and comment on every single video if you want to be into it, and that's got to count. So because I would assume he has had a bunch of people that came and would show up for the giveaways, and then you never hear from them again, and or how many times you've watched him do a giveaway and he's had to go through 5 names and none of them are in the live, like they just put the hashtag run off because hey, if they pick my hashtag, I get free stuff. Yeah. So yeah, he's kind of figured that out. So you kind of have to be more creative now with those giveaways. So like Randy hits 300, you wait a week or two, see where the number sticks. He's good. He's at 300. Now here's the next step of that. Like, we're going to pick, a comment from one of the videos out of the last 2 months and randomly go for it. This way you're actually getting someone who's there participating and watching and viewing, because they're the ones that deserve to take that, not just someone who was like, oh, go watch who, okay, let me click on that, okay, I'm following him now, I win.
And
if you want your stuff to stick, one thing I've noticed, and I may be wrong, is that if you subscribe and then comment, it tends to stick, that it keeps it as you're subscribed and it doesn't take it away later.
So
if you go back and you check to see, I thought I subscribed to them, if you do it before commenting, hit the bell.
Hit the bell. Yeah, I've heard that locks it in pretty much.
The bell does work. If you hit the bell, it works.
But that goes to Mother Earth Mafia's point too, because it is a time thing as well. So the deal is if they stay for anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute or 3 minutes, whatever it is, then YouTube it clears it as this is an active real user. If it's under 30 seconds, they'll take it away, verify the user, and maybe give it back. And usually they give it back, but they don't always. So, and then you're gonna drop them. I mean, last week I went from 890 down to 880, or I went from 888 to 890, then I went down to 888. Now I'm at 890, and next week I'll be at 870 something, and then I'll hit 900. I mean, it just it's all over the board, and like we said, the numbers really don't matter. It's about engaging with the people that you do. But I do think it's important that you get the subs, because if you get them over there once and you can capture their attention, then they're more likely to come back. When I got a shout out from Adam, for example, or Vince and Gabby, or Pop and or any of those guys, I would get 60 comments on a video all of a sudden for a giveaway, and I responded uniquely to every single. It would take me an hour or so, and I would respond uniquely to every one of those in hopes that small percentage of them would appreciate that and then come back and actually watch the content. So
but like we said, a lot of people will just go over hashtag or make a comment and then go
like Campbell says.
I guess Campbell's is going to start watching your videos now.
I appreciate it, Campbell's.
When she's not stalking me, she'll be watching yours.
Yep, I know, right?
Well, I don't know. She might stop stalking you after seeing what Randy's pulling.
That's hey. Yeah. Yeah. Mother Earth Mafia said, "Yo, your comments to me were cold and heartless."
You get what you give, and that's hashtag Team Mitchie.
James Bashir said, if I like someone, I'm watching them. The giveaways are cool, but not my only reason for watching. And that's the way it should be. But some people aren't geared that way. Some people see something for free. I'm gonna take a chance. So,
I agree with James. I've gone to like Bearded Pops and all that. I've not even gone for the free giveaways. I do it just because I like the channel. So if I like someone, I watch them for that. The giveaways are cool, but I'm not going to stress over it. It's the content and videos. Yeah. So.
Well, let's be real. If I went into it for giveaways, I would have changed my name to Task 78. Because Task 79 wins every giveaway I ever do. Even the giveaways we do. So I figure if I can go one number ahead of his, then maybe I could win.
Yeah. Hashtag Brian is crazy. That's good.
Hashtag Brian is still crazy.
Yeah.
So where do you stand, Jeremy, with the multiple content on the one channel?
So I think I've kind of, in a way, rebranded so that we can do things outside of Funko. But having said that, I feel like I'm also kind of using it as a, I know all you guys and I know I'm kind of using it as a testing ground too, to see the feedback that we get on the different content. And in some cases, I wouldn't expect for anybody to come out and be outright rude and say, this is stupid, don't do it. But at the same time, like the majority of our subscribers and viewers aren't somebody that we talk to regularly. We talk to them occasionally. And so watching viewership go up or down, or how that, what that is, I know it's cooking on a Funko Pop channel is not necessarily the right test market, but I think it does say something about what we're doing and give it a little bit of feedback to identify whether or not it's good enough to take over into a separate channel, and then have all the little details and fine tuning points, everything that needs to be done ahead of time before rolling into a new channel and fumbling my way through that. So I think ultimately I'll have another channel. I mean, God knows I've had multiple already, so I'll just have another channel and dedicate it to that. But I really kind of wanted to just test the waters with the people that I know and love in this community to see whether it was worth branching out and doing. Somebody would be honest with me and tell me, like, hey, I get what you're doing, but you suck at it. So I'd be okay with that.
I don't see your channel as completely 100% Funko. Just as somebody that's only been watching you for a couple of months. You got the stuff that you do with Mitchie. Yeah, you'll do the battles, and then you've got the punishments. But that's not. It might be surrounded, but it's not in that sense. You might get somebody subscribing because they like the fact that you were stepping on mouse traps and things and stuff like that. So yeah, it makes sense.
It's kind of what we always wanted to do once we branched out from just me doing it by myself. Was we wanted it to be more than just Funko. We wanted it to be, interaction with our lives. And so we had talked about doing a number of different things to kind of showcase that and branch it away from Funko. But there is something about that whole, a lot of people do come to the channel to see what box are we going to open this week. And so we just keep kind of steering back into that lane, when what we'd love to do is just share our lives and who we are, and share that with everybody who enjoys watching it. And if you don't, know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this is part of our lives. The Funko is part of our lives. It's going to continue to be on the channel.
Yeah.
Along with everything else.
Very true. Very true. Obi the Kid, good evening.
What's up, Obi? What's up?
Hey, Obi.
Nice to see you.
Good evening. Hope school's going well. Hope the family's doing good, for sure. So, the big move from Florida to Kentucky. I guess he's next door neighbors with Randy, or just about.
Yep.
So there's a lot of channels right in that little area. So
Yep.
Do what you want to do. It's your channel. Roku says they do all kinds of stuff.
Absolutely. And I love that about Rukr's channel. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
They're a great example of what you can do with YouTube. Just be yourself. Put it out there and have fun with it.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
I mean, I think that's what the thumbnail and the title of your video comes in, right? Like if you can clearly identify what's in that video. If someone is only watching your videos because they only want to watch pop, and then now you do your cooking show. Oh, this is a cooking video. I'm not going to watch this one. I'll wait till their next pop video comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine.
$1,500 mystery box, and I open it up. It's a couple ribeye steaks, and I cook it. I gotta go over.
There you go. You can find some random pop, and you have to design a meal around that pop.
I've thought about that series on this channel. I've thought about that series.
That's what I said. You got to do like a chopped.
I think that was I think you talked to me about that, Rob, saying like Fred Flintstone. You make a brontosaurus.
Yeah. We get crazy ingredients. Pick a meal, crazy ingredients from everybody. We all got to make something with that and have fun with it. And then our other halves or whoever can be the taste tester and let us know, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I can make a mean ramen, boys, so watch out.
Mitchie would sabotage me.
I can cook some good soup, so.
Tasty soup.
You want stars or noodles?
Yep.
I just made a killer rice pudding tonight, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah. That got weird in a hurry.
Yeah, I just heard the word in my head as well.
James Messier said, just sharing all your interests, that's what makes you who you are, Jeremy, and he likes getting to know you. So
shout out to James Bashir as well, because he's always messaging asking how I am and stuff, and completely random out the blue, that guy's just there all the time.
James is awesome, no question.
Everybody in the chat is.
Obi said, oh heck no, my kids are too critical, Dad, this sucks.
You're right. Yeah.
See, I don't know how it is with, all the kids that you guys down there in the corner have. I got 3 kids, and it's impossible to make a meal where everybody likes it. So I figure I'm going to fix something that I know that I'm going to like, and my wife's going to like it. If they don't like it, they know where the kitchen is, and they can fix it themselves.
Which is weird, because when I was growing up, if you wanted to eat, you were going to eat whatever the heck they made.
Yep.
And if you didn't, my mom always said, well, you'll eat if you're hungry, period.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We were always told that's what was made for dinner. This was not a restaurant, and you're going to eat at least one spoonful of everything that's on this table before you leave the table.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it was Brussels sprouts, lima beans, or whatnot.
I ate a lot of boiled pork tenderloin and cabbage because of those rules right there. Because, man, my grandmother loved making that. I hated it, and now I'm like, hey, we should get a cabbage and make cabbage soup. So I don't know. It's
my son is so hard-headed and stubborn that he just won't eat.
Mm-hmm.
If I fix something that he doesn't want, or if he's not in the mood, he will go days without eating.
Yeah,
he refuses to eat school food, so he hasn't eaten lunch in like 2 years. I mean, he'll be like, all right, no, I'm done. See you later.
Mother Earth Mafia says he agrees. Nothing is more important than supporting positive channels than the hypocrites out there preying on subscribers and spreading their own agenda for their profit.
and in some case not for their own profit, because if you're buying them, you're not making any money. So if you go and buy 1,000 subscribers, you can have I could go buy 10,000 subscribers, and it's not going to do me any good. I'm not going to get monetized because I'm not going to have the 4,000 watch hours. I'm not going to make any money off it. But I can look all big because I got 10,000 subscribers. Who cares? Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I'll get off the box. I mean, and I don't care. Look, I'll be honest with you. When I started Evan Sanity with my son, we didn't understand anything about YouTube. We bought subscribers. We paid for them. We thought we were doing the right thing. We thought that was a way of advertising. You go to these places and you get exposure and whatever. No, we just straight up bought bots, that did it. And all we learned was that it hurts your channel. It legitimately prevents you from growing a real subscriber base by doing that. And so, I had to learn the hard way. I'm not saying that anybody who's ever done it is wrong in doing it. I'm just saying that if you did, you did, and the numbers don't really count because they're not subscribers.
The way I look at it, to each their own, and I'll either get there or I won't.
Yep.
So,
I just know of one or two, and I'll just be straightforward. I just know of one or two in the community that clearly did and act like they're better than everyone else because their subscriber count's higher. And that just irritates me. And that's what I'll say about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jeez, Randy. Jeez.
Hashtag not sorry.
When I watch someone jump 300 or 400 subs in a month, I'm sorry. There's just no way.
Yeah.
There's just no way. And especially when you look at the view counts, there's just no way. Where are these subs coming from?
Yeah.
But again, I don't understand the purpose of it. Again, like you said, I have 1,000 subs now, but nobody's watching. Nobody's watching it. Like, if it makes you feel better that you've got that number, and when you sign in, like, oh, now I can do this because I have 1,000 people. I don't care.
And you can back it up and buy views to go with it. But guess what? When you look at, you can pull up people's YouTube statistics, and when you see that all their views were 30 seconds or less, it's not hard to figure out. It's not a secret.
I was doing this when I had 19 people, and I thought I was at the top of my game with 19, and I was happy with 19. 19 people want to watch this. Great. So, it's a be careful what you wish for thing, because I feel like the more subs you have, the more
do it.
Like again.
You might want to check. Randy might have that copyrighted.
I just feel like the more subs you have, the more you have to do, and the more you've got to keep up on it, and the more you got to stay in contact, and the more. So, like, unless you really want to do it as a full-time job, and that's But then again, if it's all fake, it's all fake. I don't know.
And again, I guess what I would say to wrap that, put a bow on that, is say that it isn't even about the subscriber count or the viewer or any of that irritates me with some things. It's the attitude that comes behind it. Suddenly, because I have 1,000 subscribers and Randy, you have 125. Therefore, I mean, whatever. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No.
All I can say is if I'm buying subs, it better be for dinner.
Right.
Exactly.
I like that. Yeah. All right. Sorry. I just kind of.
All right. I'm going to go to Subway tomorrow and ask if I can buy a bot and see what they say.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, so everybody go over to Mystery Madness Collectibles. I'm sure all of us are going to blast it on Instagram the next couple days. I know I will. We're going to try to get him to 300 by the end of the month. So Danny's going to give away a mystery box. I'm going to throw some stuff in as well. Danny didn't know that, but I'm going to throw some stuff in his way too. So
I'm going to put something together as well, but I want to figure out the best way to do it because I want to, since you guys are doing that for Randy, I want to throw the love back towards Milky as well. And we'll put something together, but I want it to make sense and I want it to align with what we've just been talking about. So I want it to be true flow through of real subscribers that are going to stick around. I know that what we're doing for Randy here as well is that because these people in our comments are all those people.
yes.
But I want to put something together, and I will probably do something similar and match that for Milky's channel too.
Thanks, dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
OBS, what's everybody's favorite sub?
You're going to make me choose between these guys?
Go ahead.
Randy, I'll say Randy.
I was going to say Coconut Combo. I thought they were talking about Subway.
I think they mean Subways.
I know. We probably have different ones over here than what
That
you
was
guys
great.
had. Meatball marinara is my favorite.
Do they have Subway in Scotland or England?
Yeah. Just they're really small chains. They're not that big. They're really small shops, and yeah, they're not the best. I've still got 1,000 points on the app that I got for free that I haven't used yet.
Do you want to flex your McDonald's thing real quick, or?
Oh, that was last week. Well, I got
That was last week.
40,000
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to bring it up again.
I got 40,000 views on Google Maps for a review of McDonald's that I left on the Google Maps website. I don't know why that made relevance, but it was funny.
I will tell you guys, I don't eat at Subway like ever. I have no idea what their menu is. I think my favorite sub is a oven roasted chicken breast on honey oat with American cheese, lettuce, and oil, salt, and pepper.
But yet he don't eat there now, mind you.
If he was just going to throw a sandwich together, yeah.
If I was just gonna, yes, yeah, that's probably my favorite.
In the basement, yeah.
Yeah. Although they took my honey oat bread away, so now I just have to do whiter wheat.
I tend to go with the flatbread from Subway. I seem to like that a lot. Buffalo chicken. Yeah. When they have it, they don't always have buffalo chicken. But
did you see when Subway came out with the McRib or the pork riblet sandwich? They recently, I guess it was probably 6, 8, maybe almost a year ago. Yeah. I remember. So my dad always, every time the McRib dropped, we'd have to go immediately to McDonald's. I think they're absolutely horrifying, but he loved them. So we'd go and run and get them. And then when Subway dropped it, he was all about it. And they didn't go very well. It didn't take off.
Well, I saw something today that it's the 40th anniversary of the McRib, I think. So,
And they don't even sell it in the UK.
I think some stores might still have the originals in stock.
well, Larry the cable guy said he's got one underneath his truck, one of the originals. So.
Yeah.
Obi said when he was in France, he giggled as he ordered a Royale with cheese.
Oh, Pulp Fiction, baby. All the way. Oh, and Nadia, Quiznos is my absolute favorite, and I can't find it anywhere around here anymore. They've all closed up.
Yep. We used to have one here in town, but now we only have like 5 Subways.
So I saw a TikTok. This is Quiznos. I saw a TikTok last week about Quiznos and why you can't really find them anywhere. So apparently Quiznos did a thing where they basically bought their own manufacturing plants for their foods and everything. And if you owned a Quiznos franchise, you had to buy your meat, your breads, every single thing from Quiznos corporate. And they priced it in such a way that it was almost impossible for franchise owners to make any kind of profit whatsoever. They got super greedy, so Quiznos started closing up, and that's you don't see Quiznos anymore. True or not, I don't know, but that makes total sense.
Yep, I buy it.
Yeah.
I believe it. Wow.
Obi wants to know what Tic Tac is.
What's a Tic Tac? It was the one site that didn't go down the other day when Instagram and Facebook did.
Yeah, that was kind of wild.
Yeah, Instagram went down and went from having 5 friends to having 0 friends.
Mother Earth Mafia, have you ever had haggis?
No, haggis is. I have not had haggis.
I'm just gonna see this comment then in the chat. So
Yeah.
I live in Scotland and I haven't even had haggis. I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday I was like, why is my phone being so quiet? Interesting. And then
the problem with texting, Obi, is we don't actually have each other's phone numbers.
That's the thing. If I needed to get, when Instagram went down, if I needed to get a hold of any one of these 5 guys, I wouldn't have been able to. I was just driven to Mexico, Missouri, and started screaming, "Daddy!"
Do you know this guy?
Right.
If it all goes down again, I'm just gonna start an OnlyFans for Funko, and it's just gonna be me and Funkos. And I mean, when I say just me and I mean me and Funkos. It's gonna be. I'm gonna look a lot like Mitchie's costume from earlier because that's basically That and a Funko in front of me.
I love it.
Okay. Do not subscribe.
He says he has had
Don't
it.
open that mystery box.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, I saw
What's
that
in the box?
I saw that 2-pack at that comic shop, and I can't believe I didn't buy it. I forgot about it. But they've got the Saturday Night Live 2-pack out there in the box.
That's amazing that they have that one as a Funko Pop. But I'm pretty sure they have from American Horror Story. They have Rubberman too, don't they?
They do. They do.
There's still hope for Bono and the Tree.
Yeah, there certainly is. There certainly is. Most definitely.
I'm making that a custom.
It's going to be a new Funko line, Funko Dark.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hashtag sponsored. No.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be a twisted line.
Yes, for sure.
So another thing that I think makes a successful channel, circling back to that as we sit here, is exactly what happens in these comment sections when we have these live videos. We have people that are here every week that we talk to every week, sit around and just, it's just a friendship and a good time to sit around. To me, that's I couldn't ask for a more successful live. Whether we have 6 people or 50 people, it doesn't matter. It's just a good time. And then other things. Charles, Jeremy, you guys with the F cancer, the F cancer, or all the things that Charles does for the giveaways and stuff like that. Like it's a success because you're not just here doing it, you're giving back, and not just to this community, but for other real life things. So to me, that's huge. Like you have the influence with your channel, and we all do, to do great things like that. And a lot of people do, and a lot of people don't. So,
yeah. I think it like Jeremy's a lot. They have more subscribers, so in my eyes, they're a bigger channel than I am. And they have a huge draw because of what they do, And I'm just trying to look up to him and do the same things they do. So,
let's be real. They're that big because of Mitchie. That's all it is.
Okay.
Hashtag Team Mitchie. I'll send her your way. She can do some videos with you.
Hashtag upside down. So.
I'll lose all my subscribers and you gain on it. So, I think you nailed it, Rob. I mean, any opportunity, no matter what you do in life, whether it's on YouTube or not, it doesn't make any difference. At the end of the day, contributing to causes that are greater than yourself is the only way to live. So giving back, who's Mitchie? At the end of the day, that's really where it all lies. And I think all of us are inspirational in that way. We all do our own thing. We all contribute in one way or the other. Some people do it silently. Some people host the events. Some people buy the stuff to contribute or donate to. It takes a village, and none of us can take individual credit for any of it. So
no. Mother Earth Mafia said bingo, bingo, bingo. Nick said hashtag Team Mitchie. Zach Bonifer said grill some steaks like Jeremy did.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think we've already taken a vote, and our first Horseman meeting is going to be at Jeremy's house.
This weekend, come on out.
Yeah. The Horse Con, yeah.
Horse Con 2025.
Okay, what's that date again? 2025. Funko Puppet. Well, I must say thanks to Ryan for putting me in touch with all you amazing guys. I enjoyed every video and lives. Hashtag stay milky. Thanks, bro. So.
Welcome up, you're awesome. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Love your way, man.
Congratulations on the job as well. I seen earlier that you said you did a new job at Amazon, Nathan. So well done for that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats.
Yes, we will. We'll have to figure out some way of having him on one night with us on a Tuesday night. Have the English brothers with us. So we'll see.
Yeah.
There's always got to be an idiot in every village, Brian. So I won't say who that is.
Look around. Look around, and if you can't figure out who it is,
that's right. Yep. Yep. That's what my favorite movie. If you can't spot the sucker in the first 5 minutes, you are the sucker.
Yep. Yes, that's for sure. That's for sure.
So someone asked earlier, so I think we've talked about our topic for tonight. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. The NYCC stuff.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Comments? No lottery.
No, I think it's going to be a complete shit show.
Yeah.
I'm already in line.
Kind of like the Batman stuff. So I'm going to try, but
Jeremy, what'd you say?
I said I'm already in line. What are you guys talking
You're already
about?
in line.
It says,
I got my shopping cart wheels greased up. They're ready to go.
It says 2 hours. I should be in 2 hours.
and there's only 35,000 people ahead of you.
Yeah.
It's not for 2 days, but whatever.
Yeah. Someone posted a screenshot earlier from like a Funko clip or something, and they were like, "Oh yeah, so that more fans, not bots, can get our stuff." Like, who are they kidding?
Yeah.
Right.
I must have been under a rock all week because I don't actually know what happened. What happened?
So the New York City Comic-Con pops are releasing on Thursday, I believe.
Okay.
And then, of course, like I don't know if you saw the different things around it. Like, it's going to be 2 weeks before they ship the pops out. So do they not have them made? They just want to like get them sold. Hot Topic, I saw today, posted that their Hot Topic exclusive they won't have until sometime in like December, I think.
December, yeah.
So, like, I don't know what the hell is going on. So on Thursday, 9 o'clock, what is it 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 Eastern, on the Funko website, all of the new NYCC pops will be out, so the new sodas and all that kind of stuff. Normally for that they do a lottery, and the day before, if you won the lottery, you get to go and shop and you get to pick what you want. You're not fighting the bots and all that other stuff, or most of them aren't bots. Now they're like, nah, no lottery. Just you come in, right, one item each, which sucks for sodas because, you know, hey, here's a soda that has a chase, but we're only going to let you buy one.
Yep.
So I just, like, I don't know. I told Paige, I said, we're going to have 6 laptops and 2 phones set up, and we're going to try to get in on at least one of them, and whichever one pushes us in, we'll get in. They said that they're going to cancel any orders that's over 1 per household, which, you know, I guess that's fair. I don't know. I don't see it being any better. I see them trying to do things to make it better, but none of it is. You know, they do that whole now you're waiting in line thing, but we already saw that all you need to do is send somebody a link to your shopping cart, and that person can follow that link and they'll jump right past the line, right to a full shopping cart. So that doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying please don't take this the wrong way for me to say this about like Jim Rock and Roll. I'm not saying anything negative about his channel, but having said that, how quickly will it be that he's opening 12 of them on his channel?
Exactly.
Of these that you can only buy one of. Like, how does it happen? How does it happen that we can only buy one, and then at the end of the day, somebody, again, not a knock against Jim, that's awesome that he's able to do that, but how are these people ending up with cases and 20 of these things and selling cases on whatnot and opening dozens on their channel? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. Last night they did a guy did a case break of the Steamboat Willie or the Steamboat Mickey. I'm like, you can only buy 2 at a time. How'd you get a case?
Yeah.
Same question.
I mean, it's the same thing.
It fell off the back of a truck.
Yeah, it's the same thing with the NFTs. The NFTs, you sit there, and you guys touched on it, like you could be in line 2 days before and waiting with 35,000 people in front of you, and boom, closed, gone, sold out. But it's the same people that have them, like every single time. It's like they preempt their video for the week that, Thursday we're going to open the new NFTs that come out.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing, but how? Like, how are you guaranteed to have them? And I'm sure they probably have a big network of people out there, and at least one of them gets it, and then they probably buy them off because you could switch and trade and buy and sell. But man, it's so ridiculous. But you're right. there'll be people that day that have them all out. There's people that have the Funko Shop exclusives that day or the next day after they drop, and it's in a video. And they're not all out in Funko California here or Washington.
No, you're right.
I don't
it's
know.
Not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hashtag conspiracy. I still don't understand the soda numbers, man. I still don't.
Bingo!
People, there you go. I still don't understand how people are still opening cases of sodas that came out like months ago or original sodas. I bought 2 of cases or sodas out of a case break today of Bebop. Like, how are these things? How are there still cases and cases? I got in on a Roger Rabbit almost last night. So, man, I'm so mad about that. I was cheap. I only bid 22. I was going to go to 25, and I said, "No, I'll just stop. What's the chances?" And then, sure enough, the one I would have had was the Chase. So I lost out on that one because I was being cheap. But like, I can't comprehend how there are still so many freaking cases of sodas out there, and like older sodas and stuff, and you can't buy them anywhere, and you can't find them anywhere. But people literally have cases after case after case, and you know, shout out to Brandon on the Funko Dome site. That guy pulled out the other night all of these sodas, like Original Jack and Vampire Jack. Now I know he had some shipped in from Canada, and I know but like, to me, it's still amazing. There's that many unopened, sealed sodas still out there in cases or dozens full. Yeah. Like, I don't understand the numbers. I don't understand.
And you saw that picture. You saw that picture that I sent you guys last week, and there was that comic shop in Wichita last week got a full case of the Jean Lafoot. So, and that's older. I mean, I would definitely not have thought anybody was still able to get cases in, and they got it shipped to them. They didn't go buy it from some secondary site. They are the secondary site. So I don't know where it came from or how they got it, but they ended up with one, and it made its way to the shelf, and there you go.
Yeah, last week, Mother Earth Mafia, and I Want This Stuff, they talked about that, and Nick just said it. Sometimes Funko gets cases and stuff shipped back to them, like if a store goes out of business or they default on their credit, so they repossess it, they bring it back.
Well, what stores?
Sometimes that stuff will filter back through as well.
But like, what stores? I don't ever see these things in stores. Everything I see is online.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I can't say that because that shop I went into.
You found the fountain of gold there.
I did.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. And I can tell you probably 3 of the shops that had to send cases back because they're the same ones that I have pre-orders that I never got from.
Yeah.
But, you know, they do go out of business. It is.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. OCD, did you hear soda and you decided to come in, or welcome, Aaron. So
I found these in, speaking of, since we're talking about them, I found these in GameStop yesterday.
Nice.
Over the weekend, I guess. I wouldn't. The cans are completely destroyed, like completely caved in and dented and busted up. But whatever. I didn't have it, so gotta have them all.
I don't want them all, but I gotta have them all. So
there you go, Rob. East Coast
Mother Earth Mafia said it was a box chain on the East Coast. That's what he heard. So
box chain store on the East Coast.
Probably that one.
Yeah, you know that one that went out of business.
And it has collectibles.
Yeah. They sold sodas. Yeah.
Yeah.
OCD said he was watching a movie with a fam, checked back in, and heard soda. So.
I like them apples.
Exactly. All right. So, has anybody got anything? Brandy, are you still awake down there?
Yep, I'm still awake.
All right.
So, Charles, are you going to do your drawing on this, or are you going to do it on a...
I can do it right now if you guys want. We put a Torchy here from the Box of Fun. It is in pretty minty condition. It's got one little flaw on it. Let me show it to you. right here. And it's really not a flaw. It's just the way the box is bent. It's kind of screwy. So wanted to show that. But all proceeds for this go to the backpack, or not backpack, the food pack program, Love Pack program for our month of October. It was $5 a ticket, 10 tickets, last ticket out wins. So we were able to sell out pretty quick. The first ticket went to Campbell Collecting. Number 2 was Hoosier Pop. Number 3, Ginger Pops, which actually we have an announcement for Ginger Pops here coming up. So 4, Mr. Hoosier Pop again. 5, Obi the Kid. And again, all the proceeds from these Ginger Pops, all the proceeds from these go to the Dent County Backpack Love Pack program. They send food home with kids on Fridays that may not have food at home, so they can know they're going to get a couple meals during the weekend. It's sad that they have to do it, but they have to do it. So, we got Obi the Kid. Another one for Hoosier. I don't know who that guy is.
Still going to lose. That's
we got one for somebody, Campbell Collecting. I don't even know who that is. And then another one for Campbell's Collecting. So they're all in there. Last one out. Gonna be the winner.
I didn't hear Randy's name.
I missed it.
That means y'all have a chance.
Well, it's not Blacklight.
I bought out half a raffle the other day and still lost. I bought 5 and 10 tickets on some for a soda and I still lost.
All right, so the first one out, number 8.
That's me. Bye.
Rob, bringing up the rear. Number 10. All right, second one out. Number 2. Rob.
That's me. That's also me. I'm telling you, this is how it goes on all these raffles.
Do we need to do marbles next time?
Yes.
I'll figure it out. All
you
right.
pull a 4, I'm leaving.
Number 3. It's number 1. Campbell's Collecting. She's still got 2 left. Rob still got 1 left. Ginger Pop and Obi have 2 left. Number 4 out. Number 3, Ginger Pop. Number 5 out. Let me get my fat hand in there. Number 10, Campbell's Collecting. Rob, you're still in it.
I'm amazed.
Let's go. That's number 9. That's Campbell's Collecting as well. I think Campbell's is out now. It's between Hoosier, Obi, and Ginger Pop. Both of Hoobies. Obies are in here still. All right. Nope. One of Obies is out. Ubi.
Go Hoobie.
All right. Go Ubi.
Do you guys remember Ubi? Oh my God.
No. What's Ubi?
You don't remember Ubi?
No.
Ubi was a kid's show. Ubi was a kid's show. It was literally a hand with 2 like ping pong ball eyes and Ubi. That was the whole. It was a kid's show, and like my kids were white, and then there would be another hand, and this was the whole. I'm gonna send you a picture of it later.
Oh my!
When you said Ubi, you brought me back to my little kids being kids.
I need an Ubi Pop now. And number 7. We still got 2. We got, I believe, Ginger Pop and Hoosier in here.
Come on, Scott.
All right, we got Scott from Ginger Pops, and I believe Hoosier's the other one. Here we go. Oh, Hoosier. So this should be Scott from Ginger Pops. Let's see. And it is number 6, and it is Ginger Pops. Scott from Ginger Pops. Congratulations, and thank you very much for that. Thank you, everybody who purchased one of those. So we'll make another announcement at the end of the video or the live here. So
I want to follow up on what you just did. So I always try to think of different ways to like help contribute to your charity and all that. So obviously, like I would have loved to have Torchy, but I was more worried about getting into your charity as well. So I kind of teased it on my Instagram earlier this week. I talked to you about it. So I'm going to do this for the entire month. I'm going to have it running, and we'll do it every live. And then the last live of this month, whatever date that is when we'll close it out. But I have a Blacklight Thanos, and I want to kind of do it like the F Cancer style. I want to auction it off. And then whatever the closing bid is, all that money is just goes to Charles's charity. So, and I'm gonna start the bidding at $10 for myself. So I'm putting $10 into that, and then you can reach out and hit me up on Instagram. I'll have the post up there, and we'll keep a running total. And at the end of the month, wherever it closes out, you get the pop. Money goes to Charles Charity, and it's Blacklight Thanos. It's cool. So,
wow, thank you very much.
But I'm in at 10, so over that.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bump it to 20 just to get it going.
Oh, okay. Too rich for my blood. So at 20.
We all know Randy's going to get it in the end.
Yeah, I've already got it. Right here.
I was going to ask if you got your box, Randy.
Yep.
You can name any Blacklight, and within seconds he'll be like, "Oh no, yep, oh here it is, got it."
Yep.
I love it, Randy. I love it.
Mother of Mafia said 25. Rob.
Cool. Bidding's at 25. Like I said, we'll close it out at the end of the month. 100% going to your charity, man.
Thank you for that. Thank you. And,
and by the way, absolutely, I know what you're talking about.
Thank you. Ooh, and she's right. Ubi and Uma. Do you remember Ubi, the hand puppet kid stuff? Yeah, no.
No way. No way.
I'm too young.
Well, it was my kid's age, so yeah, I'm gonna stop right there. So
I'm having a feeling Rob gets that look a lot.
Hi guys.
What look? I don't know what you're talking
so yeah,
about.
what the hell are you referring to?
Yeah.
All the time. Everything
if you can read her eyes, I said, "What are you saying, old man?" What?
It's literally that look. That's the look.
Well,
exactly.
We grew up in two totally different
states.
States of mind,
regions of the country.
I almost said
decades.
Households. I'm sure we grew up in different households. No, but growing up, we weren't allowed to watch TV. Like my parents were very strict. Like no TV. Like when you're done with your homework, get your ass outside. Like that's literally the environment I grew up in. So I didn't watch TV. I hardly watch TV now. And I hardly watched TV as a teenager. Like I would just go outside and whatever, play with my friends, take walks, whatever. We never had TVs in our room either. So whatever was watching on the main TV in the living room was what we got to watch. So he talks about all these movies and I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking about because I didn't never get the chance to watch movies and just sit on a Saturday and watch movies. No. That's not the house that I grew up in. So it's when we talk movies and stuff, I have no clue what he's talking about.
Paige, what is this outside you speak of?
Yeah.
I know. Kids nowadays are glued to the TV and their phones and iPads and all this crap. But when I grew up, my mom, not so much my mom, but my dad was very strict on no TV. If we're gonna watch a movie, it's gonna be all of us sitting down at the same time watching a movie. We weren't allowed to have TVs in our room. I didn't have a TV in my room until I was 17, and that's because my grandpa bought me one at a yard sale for $10.
I was changing the channel on my TV with a wrench when I was a kid.
I was going to say, meanwhile, Rob, Nancy, and I, we'd have to push the button and a little bird would come out and fly across the room and change the channel like in the Flintstones. Black and white UHF.
Yeah.
It's like that old comedian that said that when the president came on, he's like, "We're gonna miss Flipper."
Right.
I do remember AOL dial-up internet though.
Oh.
I do remember that.
I remember no phone, no computers. Yeah. Rotary dial telephones. I love those.
Yeah.
I remember going into my aunt's bedroom and taking her tapes to listen to in my little radio in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Campbell's Collecting said outside I lived there as a kid.
Pretty much. Yeah. We weren't allowed to come inside unless the streetlights were on.
Yeah. Somebody was talking about this recently, and this just blew my mind when I actually stopped and thought about it. So the access that kids can't appreciate today, the ability to say, I want to listen to this song and just go immediately play it. Whereas when we were kids, we'd have to call the radio station.
That was the best part.
We'd have to wait on hold for hours, and then we'd get the request in and have to wait for hours sitting next to our boombox that we could push record when it came on and hope to catch the whole song.
They will never understand what it's like to listen to a song on tape and have to fast forward past the same commercial every time because you didn't get fast enough on the stop button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, y'all I grew up with 8 tracks, man.
You bet. You bet.
Yeah. Had the matchbook in there to have it just right.
I bought a car when I was in college that came with an 8-track player. I was like, yep. And the bad thing is I had 8 tracks to play in it.
I remember being a kid, my uncle's car had the 8-track player and like the 4 buttons that you would push and the little red stick would go bloop, bloop, bloop. Those are your channel choices, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Trying to turn the dial to get it to come in just right or pushing those buttons, forget about it. Nobody will understand if they didn't grow up with that stuff. It's insane.
Or when I went to my grandmother's, this is what I always remember. They had a big TV, went out, got a little 12-inch TV on top of it with the rabbit ears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. The console became the console table.
Yep.
Those things are back in style. People use them and they take out the tube and they put like all kinds of different stuff in there. I've seen some really cool updated versions of those things.
Sure.
Yeah. Make a fish tank. Yeah.
I definitely had 8 tracks when I definitely grew up. My parents had 8 tracks. I don't collect those. I do collect vinyl. I do collect old albums, but that was nothing better than the sound of a scratchy old kind of record on a record player.
Yeah.
Well, even the records are coming back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised Walmart has quite a selection of records now.
I'm surprised how much they cost.
No kidding.
Like, I have a record player. I have a bunch of old records that I got for like 50 cents a buck at like yard sales and flea markets when nobody wanted them. And now it's like, oh, cool, new Green Day album. I can get it on actually on an album on a vinyl. And no, it's like $40.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You know, the new cars don't even have a CD player in them anymore, but you can go buy a vinyl record to listen to at home. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's amazing. Cars don't have CD players anymore. Like that was high-tech technology if your car had a CD player. And it didn't skip.
My truck has one, but there's a CD stuck in it, so. It won't play, but it's stuck.
Yep.
Calling radio stations to request a song gave me practice when you had to be the 15th caller for a giveaway.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Speed dial that stuff.
Yeah.
You bet.
Did any of you have a party line?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Had a party line or called the party line?
Had.
Oh, I called once.
When I was young.
Hi, this is Rob. I'm 24.
Hi, Rob.
Oh, Lord.
Did you call the 1-900 numbers, Rob?
Oh, yeah. My party lines? Yeah.
You mean none of us clicked over, had our friend on the phone, and then you had to call the girl that he liked. She wouldn't know he was on the phone, and you had to ask her if she liked. We did that stuff as kids all the time with that 3-way calling and all that stuff. That was crazy.
Or back when you had to call in code. It's like, okay, you got to call, you got to let it ring twice and hang up and then call back and then they'll answer it because they know it's you.
Yes,
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had a beeper just to have a beeper because we thought it was cool. No actual need for it. I had a really cool red beeper. And it was the most annoying thing ever. We'd go to the movies and someone would beep us 911, get out, find the payphone, call them real quick, be like, hey, what's up? Nothing. What are you doing? I'm at a movie. Oh, okay. What time are you guys going to be done? I don't know when it's over. Like, I'm missing it now.
Payphones, man. Payphones.
Oh yeah. Half the kids won't even know what those are. So
No. My kids don't even know the rotary dial things. I was like, really?
Yeah, those videos are funny. Trying to get kids to learn use
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Payphones in the UK now, you can go on the internet and send text messages, emails. You can do all sorts in payphones now. They kept the old box, but it's now a new machine inside.
So here's an age test, and this was off of TikTok. If I said to you, show me how you talk on a phone, everybody would probably everybody in here would do the same thing. This thing, thumb finger. Nope. It's today. Do this. there is no this because you don't do this on the phone anymore. You hold it up to your ear. So crazy. Like, and if you like, I still do it in videos, and I've seen like where I'm like, yeah, I called somebody the other day, and I'm still at this phase.
Yeah, I forgot about calling. Either you call a number to see what time it was, or
Yep.
Time and temperature.
Yep.
Call the operator if you wanted.
Thank you for calling Movie Phone.
Yes.
Good evening, Dead Citizen. Welcome.
Dead Zone. What's up?
So, all right, guys, we're almost to the 2-hour mark. That's usually where we end up. So let's go around the horn and let us know what's going on. And go ahead, Ryan.
This week we continue with the What's in a Box episode. That was Monday, 9 o'clock in the UK, 3 p.m. in the USA. I've still got used those times. That's going fantastic. We've still got 4 more boxes left, and that'll be the end of the series. And then we'll find the giveaway for the Game of Thrones ride, the glow in the dark dragon with the Night King on it. Speaking of Game of Thrones, I will be reviewing the new trailer for The House of Dragon, which dropped today. So that will be up on the channel before Friday. We'll be reviewing and talking about what's to come, because I'm really, really excited for that. Friday again, another gaming video, and then we just start the loop all over again. We're back on Monday for another Funko video, and then Tuesday night live with the Horseman. We'll just keep it going like that. If anybody wants to see more stuff from me, then just drop me a message and happily accommodate and see what we can do.
All right.
Yeah, that basically quick and easy for me this week, guys. Just consistently keeping the ball rolling, getting the series done.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably look at some more stuff after the series.
Great series, by the way. Having fun with that. For sure.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying singing the song each week. It's fun.
Love it.
Yes. All right, Danny.
I just got the Marvel Collector Core box in today, so I need to open that this week.
Which one is that?
Shang-Chi.
I didn't get that one yet.
Yeah, I got an email saying it was going to be delayed, and then the next day I got an email saying it's been shipped and it'll be here tomorrow. So it came today. So I got a couple of other boxes, Patreon gift boxes to open. Need to, find some time for my editor to play cameraman and get that done. So we'll have to throw the giveaway links in on that too. Make sure we get it out for Randy.
Yep, for sure. All right, Randy, you got anything to flex tonight?
Yes, I do. Hold on.
All right.
I already flexed 3 things, but
Boom.
Come on.
Nice.
Good Lord.
Wow.
Oh man.
How'd you pull that one off?
I went in a waffle.
Are they out already?
Yep.
I thought they weren't even out yet.
No, they're not out. I don't know where this guy got them from, but well, and I only got 1 spot on it. $20 is all I paid for it. So I even paid less than what it went for.
You should probably send it to one of us to make sure it's real.
Okay.
After a year or two of serious study, we'll get back to you.
Yeah. We will let you know. We'll pass it. We'll ship it to everybody in the group. Make sure. Wow. Cool.
Sorry, Rob. I had to.
Yeah, that kind of upset him, didn't it?
Well,
Trying to see if I have any that you don't.
probably not.
I have Spider-Man. You don't have Spider-Man, do you?
That's true. That's true.
Web,
I don't.
web.
Oh man. You said you have a video coming tomorrow?
Yes. Templar Pops and Martin Pop Box.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored.
I can't wait to do my video. It's going to be so good.
Oh man. The studio's looking good down there. No, do you have everything moved or still in the process?
No, still in the process.
Yeah. It takes a lot longer than you think, that's for sure.
Yeah. And with these 2 jobs, it's really taking long. So
I bet. Funko Muppet wants to know, do you still need Doctor Strange, Randy?
yes, I do.
Okay.
Now, I think at one point you mentioned that you needed Iron Man. Did you end up getting that one?
I got Iron Man. Yep,
Okay.
got him out of mystery box from Templar Pop, I do believe.
Well, it's either going to be Templar or Martin, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have bingo here, boys.
It's a spice cookie.
I
Not
hate
ice cream.
candy. I didn't have cookies.
You know, they had ice cream.
I had ice cream. Yeah. All right. What do you got coming up, Rob? He's got cookies.
All right, so hold on. Can you give me?
It's really hot.
Give me one.
All right. Go ahead, Jeremy.
All right, what do I got coming up?
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? Next week I might build an airplane, so we'll see. I won't be doing that. Although it did give me the idea that if I do start making these custom cutting boards again, I will probably do a video or 2 of that because I do enjoy doing that. Having said that, we will have at least our 31 nights of Halloween horror movie reviews coming out every single night this month. So we'll keep those coming out every night at 6 p.m. And then today we had our box battle with you. Thursday we will be doing, I'm not sure what I'm going to put out yet Thursday. I might do a cooking video. I might not.
Okay.
But we will have more cooking videos coming out as well as more Funko stuff. I have some sodas to open. Got some, I got all kinds of things. So just stay tuned because there's going to be stuff coming up on our channel every day for the entire month of October.
Yeah. So
if you like horror movies, definitely check out that because that's fun and we're enjoying doing it. If you like Funko, stick around because we're going to continue to. Oh, I know one thing. Well, we're going to talk about it in a minute, but we have our scheduled. We've scheduled our Martin Pops box battle, so that'll be next Tuesday. I'll be doing that against new and old unboxings. So,
okay.
So I got Jeremy and McGelney, and we'll be up against them next Tuesday to see who advances in the bracket.
Yeah.
And then that's all I know.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to get mine either tomorrow or Thursday, he said.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pop in Missouri.
It's all right.
One of us is going to have to lose, but
maybe we can tie and both move on.
Yeah, maybe.
I wonder what happened. What happened? I never thought to ask him this, but what happens if 2 boxes tie somehow?
That's true.
I bet he fixed it so there's no way.
Yeah, there's got to be enough of a difference in each box. So I'm excited for it for sure. So
yeah.
I was really hoping for a Final Four of the Horsemen, but not going to happen. So you 3 go for it. So
I'm guessing they're priced on a certain date, aren't they? Because prices do fluctuate. So he could have got it. He could have done it so that they were all different, but then by the time the videos come out, they could actually just balance themselves out again.
Yeah,
you might get a draw box or something like that.
Yeah,
I wonder if he'll have a slip in there that says this is what PPG was on these days,
and that could be just go off whatever he's got on there. Yeah. All right, Mr. Spice Cookie, are you ready?
I am ready. I had to see
The
about
cookie
something.
is good.
The cookie is good.
They smell amazing, by the way. So
Yeah.
oh, thank you.
If you want to make some yourself, I mean, we got them from Walmart.
Walmart Spice holiday
Pumpkin
section.
spice cookies.
Very
Okay.
good. So I did a little different video the other day. I did a comic unboxing from some Whatnot comics that I picked up, which I really enjoy reading. So I might do more of that. Pick up some more comics. Do like a side series. Like I said, like 5% of the channel content will be comics. We have some boxes from Martin Pops. I think they're the $25 anniversary boxes that I've been saving for us. We got 4 of them to do a box battle. So she'll do 2 boxes. I'll do 2 boxes. I have some Templar Pop boxes coming in. No surprise there. Waiting on the loot boxes that he just did. So I'm super excited about that. And then the big box battle that we have coming up, which I'm super stoked for. So I bought one for myself to open on the channel, and then I bought some for the box battle. And I don't know who wants to talk about that. Charles,
Go ahead. You can go ahead.
No.
Okay. So the other day, Ginger Pops Scott over there. I don't know if you're not following, definitely go give him a follow.
Yep.
Good dude. Always out on the road traveling. Decided he had some pops. They were duplicates and some that just didn't fit in his collection. So he decided to do a box run. And I think he wants to take the proceeds of that and then buy like a big box that he said, because he did a big hit box before, like a $300-400 box. So I think that's what he wants to do, another one for his channel. So he was doing a box run, and I think there was 20 boxes?
20 boxes, yeah.
20 boxes. They were $20 a piece, am I right? And $25 shipping, so $25 a box, a 1-pop box. But the preview pictures he had, I mean, there was a Blacklight Hulk in there, and I don't remember offhand all the other ones because my memory. Bigfoot, right? So for a $20 mystery box to have a Blacklight Hulk, which is a $100 pop, you got to kind of take a chance on it. So I bought a couple right away. I figured I could do some on the channel here. We'll do a box battle here. And then I reached out to the rest of the Horsemen. I said, jump on that for $20 a box. Let's at least grab a box. So I think everybody grabbed some. So it turned out he had 20 boxes in the box run, and the Horseman here, and including Brett over at Martin Pops, he's in on this. He'll be on for that box battle.
Yes.
We bought 16 of the 20 boxes in that run. So,
somebody's pulling it.
Yeah. So there should be some pretty interesting pops that Randy will be pulling out that night.
Yes. If there's a Blacklight, Randy got that one, I'm sure. Yes.
And then he'll be up to 2 Blacklight Hulks, and I'll still be jealous.
Thanks for grabbing me a box as well, because I seen it there, and I see them all the time. I see all the guys posting this stuff, and I sit back and I think, damn, I wish I could get in on these sometimes. And I'm going to start getting in on a lot more. I'm going to sort it out with some of you guys, so I'm just going to drop you some money each month and just keep a hold of it for games, and I'll just say, fire on that one. We'll just work on it. We'll work it out.
Well, I already have a box coming to you. Obviously,
I know. Yeah.
You purchased some stuff, and I have some stuff that I'm sending you. So I said we'll have Paige step in. She'll be like the second Milky.
Should I dress up as Ed Sheeran?
What's it? Yeah. I'll make sure she wears a beanie that night. Beanie and sunglasses. No one will know the difference. And beanie and sunglasses.
For what?
When you're Ryan for the box battle from Ginger Pops, you're gonna open the box for him. And then I said, if you like the pop and you actually want the pop, we'll put it in the box and we'll send it to you. And if you don't want it, it's here. So
I'll put all my hair up.
You put all your hair up. Yeah.
So you can't see it.
So I'm super excited for that, and I'm glad we got to.
Ow!
Like Scott said, he was proud to be able to be the sponsor for the next Horseman box battle. So,
Definitely.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We will. We'll have to see if he can come on that night for a little bit too.
Yeah.
Because he's a character. If no one's following him, please do. He's got a YouTube channel. I don't think he's put much out lately, but like Rob said, he's very busy. Just started his own little business, I believe. So, and follow him on Instagram as well. So, but
Charles, what do you got coming up?
oh, just a little this and that. So tomorrow we have a Martin Pops box. We've just been talking about them. It was the Hunt box, which was supposed to have Red Reddington in it, but spoiler alert, mine didn't. So I'm going to request a refund from him. But, that's between him and I. No, but we got that Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. Central Time. We do have an auction on Whatnot. We have about 29 items up there right now. We have jumbo. We have 10-inch pops, rides, regular pops. We have some nano figures from Minecraft, some G.I. Joes, some Dungeons and Dragons, nano figs, a little bit of this and that. Just kind of gathering stuff up here in the shed and the storage unit and throwing it together. No sodas at this point. I know that's completely surprising, but no sodas at this point. We also have our hopefully next week we'll be able to do the donation to the Young Marines. Thank you guys so much, everyone who participated. We were able to raise $311 for that. And it's all because of you guys. I'm just a carrier for the check. So thank you guys very much. It's amazing. So with that said, I want to open this box really quick. I know we keep talking, but this goes right along with the Young Marines program. I've been waiting to open this thing.
You're going to want to make yourself big to show that off, buddy.
I'm already big enough, aren't I? Very well packed. Guys, if you're not following Paige's Creations on Instagram, please do. Look at this packing. I mean, it's nice, big, nice box. Got her little logo there. Whew, I can't wait. Oh, wow. That is amazing, guys.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Custom tumbler. They did a raffle about 2 weeks ago, probably now. Bought into it, and I asked her if she could do a Marine Corps one, and she, within about 5 minutes, sent me back 3 proofs and said, "Which one do you want?"
Wow.
I'm totally grateful to have that. I don't even know if I'm going to use it. I'll be totally honest with you. It's you don't usually hear guys say this, but it's too beautiful to use. So, and I may be reaching out for another one. So,
think it'll look good on the shelf behind you.
It will.
Yeah.
It definitely will. And in fact, this is going to be changing here probably Monday. I'm off on Monday, so I'm gonna do some rearranging. So I'm tired of the way it looks. So
it must be in the air because I thought the same as well.
Yeah, I like to move furniture around, but our place is too small and we can't do that. So I got to move something. So
yeah, she does an amazing job on that.
Yes, for sure.
Clara over Silverhaired Wolf just showed off her Joker mug the other day.
Yeah,
and Brett over at Martin Pops showed off. I think he got a Joker mug as well. And I know Sassy showed off the mug that we made for her. Other channels, What's Poppin' Nay has a mug and a tumbler, I think, coming to her. So
the tumbler is glass.
What's that?
Are they glass?
The mug is it's a porcelain mug, like a 15-ounce coffee mug. The tumbler is metal. It's
okay.
Stainless steel with the metal straw and the lid.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, and she, can pretty much put anything on there that you can think of. So
yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. She agonizes over making it absolutely perfect.
Oh yeah, very very high quality. I love it. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to use it. So thank you very much for sure. That means a lot
for my Christmas. So.
Obsessed over. I literally obsessed over making sure you could not see where they meet.
Oh, now I'm gonna look.
I literally unwrapped and rewrapped that cup probably like 20 times. So much so that I was like, I need to take a break. I am way too focused on getting this perfect. And I walked away from it and I came back and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it on the first try because I'm not wrapping it again.
Yes.
It's a process.
Yeah. Paige, will you ship to the UK?
Yeah, we'll figure out shipping costs.
Oh yeah, I don't even know how, but yeah, we
Send it to me. It's my brother anyway, so he can use it when he visits me once a year. So then I get it.
There you go.
we just need to get a giant box and ship everything that needs to go at the same time.
Yeah.
Talking about shipping, so I don't know if you guys, I don't know how often you use it. I don't know if you guys do use it.
Cookies are gonna break.
Okay. So I had to do something through Pirate Ship today, and Pirate Ship's changed a little bit now. They now are working with UPS as well. So when you go to print a label, you can choose between UPS or USPS, and it'll show you the different rates. And I was shocked that UPS and USPS are almost the same, if not better, on the UPS side and faster. So, you know, for any, I know, you know, with Whatnot, it's all done through the Whatnot app, but for other stuff, it's pretty neat.
I have to check that out for sure. Because I got my Patreon boxes I have to send. Danny, yours is on the way. So, for
Cool.
sure.
I sent a box to Canada yesterday, and after converting it to dollars, I think it cost me $34 to send to Canada. And it was 2 pops and a little bit of chocolate. It was 34 because we only have the Royal Mail here. It's run by the Queen and the royal family. We can't use any other site. I think we can use like DPD, but that's only within the United Kingdom. So if you want to go international, you have to use the Royal Mail, and they charge an absolute fortune.
Sounds like it. Sure.
Sounds so fancy, the Royal Mail.
It's run by the Queen.
Well, you know, over there, the pirates are subsidized by the crown anyway, so you know, no reason they can't use pirate ship.
Yeah.
she owns the mail system, the telephone system, all sorts of stuff, and then doesn't do anything. She just sits there. But that's another video. Why I want to be American. That's the title.
And that's when Ryan gets exiled to America. Yeah. So,
Funko Muppet, I will let her know.
Yeah. One other thing I wanted to say is we did the Torchy raffle the last couple days. This is going to be our next raffle. Zombie Wolverine, glow in the dark, or the Zombie Gambit. You get your choice.
Nice.
They're both minty fresh. So that'll be up this evening after the live here. I'll put that on the Instagram. So all proceeds again go to the charity. So, and if you didn't catch our Sunday night live, during the live, my mom called me and I ignored it, which I know I shouldn't do. But I called her back, and someone in the live, I think it was I Want This Stuff or Brian, one of the two, asked what we'd raised so far, and I said nothing. Well, that is not true. When I got on the phone with Mom, her and my father donated $200 to start the charity. Dad's been gone 2 years, but for every year before that, they always gave something to this charity. So that was Mom's way of, filling that void. So we started with 200, and then we got the 50 for that. So we're up to $250 already. And the best part is $1 buys almost $8 worth of food.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 times 250,
Yeah.
2,000. So that's amazing. So we'll see where we end up.
Remember, this guy's up for auction, gentlemen
There we go.
and ladies. Yeah, 25 is the high bid, and it will come in a hard stack for you guys because I have a hard stack for it. So
Where'd you get all those hard stacks?
yeah, I have to do that video. So I'll talk about it real quick here, and then I'm actually gonna have to film that video. I got it from Pop Hardcase, I think it's called, and they're on Instagram, and they had a ad show up on my Instagram one day. I was scrolling through and I seen it, and it's funny, talking about Top Pops. Top Pops was one of the spokesmen there, and I left it was like literally like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I left a comment saying like, I was kind of interested, but I don't know, I'm not a fan of your spokesman, and I don't really trust a lot of stuff that he does, so it's kind of a no for me, but cool process and everything, because the video showed like how they make them, and it's really cool. And it was like 7 o'clock in the morning, so whatever. And then literally like 20 minutes later, I got a message like, hey, my name's such and such. I'm the owner of Pop Hardcase. Just wanted to reach out and talk to you about your experience. And I was like, I'll be honest, I didn't get any. I was just watching it, and I was that close to like, ooh, I should order some. And then I don't know, like I just saw like the spokesman pop up you're using, and to me, it kind of lost all credibility. And he was like, "Look, man," he goes, "Totally understand that." And we had a conversation about things. And he's like, "Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you let me send you a couple hard stacks for free? Try them out, see them if you like them, and whatever." And I was like, "Oh, it's cool, dude." I'm like, "I do a YouTube channel, so I'll like do a review." And he's like, "You don't even have to. I'm not even doing it so that you do that." He goes, "You know, I stand behind my product, so let me show you some, and if you're interested, you can always buy more." So I was like, all right. And then there was like a little delay, and there were some like things that went back and forth in emails, and I thought, I'm never going to get them. And then I got a case of them. So yeah, so I have them. And
Wow.
trying to use them. So yeah, but they're really cool. Here, I have one over here. I'll pull it out real quick.
I like how the bottom is solid.
Yeah. So it's a two-piece. I think the new Funko ones they're doing like this now too. They don't have the drop bottoms, which is really nice. But I mean they're good. They're I haven't used the pop armors or the ones that people like say can stop a bullet or you can step on or shoot a golf ball or whatever the heck at. But I mean, if someone's shooting golf balls at your stack or standing on them, you have a bigger problem than the hard case shooter thing.
Yeah.
Not to steal a Seinfeld thought, like, oh, it gets out, like Tide gets out blood. If you have blood on your clothes, you have a bigger problem than your detergent. Kind of the same deal. Like, they're hard stack. You drop it, it's not coming out of there. It's pretty good. It's not a magnetic top, but that to me is just extra anyway. So. But he sells them, and if you follow them, they do. You can buy like a case of them, or you could buy a bigger case of them. But he does deals where in the middle of one of the cases, out of like the 10 cases it has, there'll be like a Grail pop in there, like a $200 pop. So
yeah,
you have a chance at pulling, and he's given some nice ones. And he does a lot of giveaways during the week. So if you never check them out, Pop Hard Case over on Instagram, highly suggest going to check them out.
Yeah. Good evening, Charlie Miller. Whoa, what was that?
Wow.
Hello, editor.
No, that wasn't the editor. That was the other son.
I think
Woo.
Patrick from Pops and
Alright.
Props, he featured on the hard case company thing that they did with Top Pops, and he was in the chat earlier. I think that was the same company, but it might be the Canadian version of them.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's how I know about them. But they're such a premium product. I think they look really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, go away.
Yeah. Well, Charles bought a pop, and I said I'll send it to you in one of those stacks that I got, so that you can check it out yourself and see it. So
pretty cool.
They're very cool.
I'm impressed by. I like how they have a little bit extra room in them. I've noticed that some of them you really have to, and it's really tight. Where these have a little bit of play in them. Or this one does at least.
Yeah, you can get them out a little bit easier if you need to take it out without like dragging it along the side of the things and causing any kind of unnecessary wear. Or like sometimes, to me, some of the front and backs aren't wide enough. So when you stick a pop in, all those lips around it always hit the thing, and then you get a little nick. This one you have just enough room. I like them. And it's not just because they're free. I would definitely buy more.
Yes, definitely. I'm thinking about getting a case of them actually.
Yeah, I've been like in my Whatnot auctions. I've been like randomly, if someone bought like $50 on a pop or something like that, and they bought a bunch of other pops, I'll put one of their pops like in the hard stack and send that as an extra. So like they were free to me, so I'm not gonna like, I put what I need in them for now, and then I don't mind throwing some back out there in the community because he didn't have to send me any. He could have just sent me one, and I could have got to see what it was all about, but he definitely sent me more than one. So
That's cool.
Cool. All right, guys. Funko Muppet. Yes, for sure. For sure. Thank you for sticking around with us. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around with us. I know we went way over our 2 hours, way over an hour and a half. But Rob's here, so we got you.
I got a question for you, Charles.
Yes, Randy.
I don't have time to do a waffle or auction or anything, but I'd love to send this to you for your thing this month, for you to either auction, waffle, whatever you want. I'll send this out to you tomorrow for your charity.
Very cool.
Thank you, Randy.
But with these 2 jobs, I wouldn't have time to do it. So if that's okay, I'll send it to you, and you can do whatever you want with it for your charity.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah.
And I'm not trying to outdo Rob. Sorry, Rob.
No.
But yeah.
You guys are amazing, that's for sure. And that's one reason I love this community, and the YouTube part, and the Funko part, and just our group, and the group that hangs with us, and everything. So
I've been watching you guys for months now, and it just doesn't stop. The consistent generosity that you all show. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm still waiting for Jeremy to send us all some nice steaks. That's all.
Well, he said come by this weekend, but he didn't say when. And then he said 2025, so I'm not real sure.
No. We need to have a planning committee that meets once a month until we have it. So
yeah,
come on out this weekend. I'm free.
Yeah. All right. I guess the first meeting can be at the wedding.
Facts.
Yeah.
That works.
There
That works.
we go.
I'll be there in spirit.
Yeah.
Look, UPS, man, you can always get in a box.
I've thought about it. I've spoken
Who's
to
in the
friends about
box? Who's in the box?
I genuinely asked my riding buddy the other day, do you think I could get there in time? And they were like, probably not. I was like, oh, okay, then.
But would you get there in one piece?
Yeah, it was whether I would come back or not. But
Oh man. All right, guys. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Like I said before, it's been a blast. It always is with this group, though. You never know what we're going to talk about. We always kind of have a topic, but usually we go way off in left field. But that's what's great. But we can come back to topic at the same time. So,
yeah,
for sure. And
anybody in the chat has got any ideas of things that they'd like us to talk about and topics that they'd like us to discuss in future lives, and be sure to let one of us know, because we'll surely be able to accommodate those things.
Yes, for sure. We'll have to schedule the Ginger Pops box for sure and get him on, and then find out Martin, get him on too. So, or Brett, Joe. So, also, Templar Pops has a box still for sale. They're $25, I think, a piece, or 4 for $90. It's a hit or miss, but Captain Rex, is the big hit. It's like a $380 pop. He's still got like 35 of them left, I think. He started shipping them out, but he's still got 35 left. So if you guys anybody's interested, go over there and get those. If you use POPPIN_MIZ10, you'll save 10% too. So
go get them all, Randy. Go get them all.
There you go.
All right, got some. Come Friday, if they're still there, I'll be giving more.
I got 4 coming, so yeah, I grabbed 4 of them. So.
Yeah.
I told him I'd buy 4 as long as there was no unicorn. He said I cannot guarantee that. So, but guys, as always, thank you. This community is amazing. All you guys are amazing, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, we will.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.